Hey, this is a test of Chariot Solutions live stream. Just want to see whether we got this thing working for tomorrow. We're going to be doing a podcast tomorrow morning, around 8-ish Eastern time, probably more like 8:15, and that will be us doing a Chariot developer news. That will be the beginning of a fair amount of live content that you will be able to find right here at chariotsolutions.com. We will be giving out URLs for each of the live stream events. It looks like, and I'm just getting started with these, it looks like the live URLs are separate from the actual live stream. The live stream is something we can actually turn on and off at will, but it has to have a direct RTMP streaming thing. And so it looks like, as I'm kind of staring at this thing, it may indeed actually be showing some content somewhere. I just don't know where. Anyway, so let me see here. Let's pull off some video here, or some view. Look at something on the screen. We'll do a screen share. And if anyone's paying attention to this, we're basically going to have a lot of options here for content for you as we go along. One of them is taking a look at our content on Chariot's website. So you could take a look at, for example, the blog. We have lots of interesting information here. So, for example, in the recent past, we've had blog entries from Michael Pigg. That one went up today on micro benchmarking Scala with a tool called JMH, or the Java Micro Benchmark Harness. We also have something recently from Aaron Mulder, and that one is a form-based login for a Java WebSocket client. And that's communicating with a thing called Tyrus, which is a Java API for WebSocket, and how to communicate with it. Lots of good code from that example. We also have upgrading a Wim boot machine to Windows. That may be WinBoot. I wonder if that's a typo. Better Scala tuples with shapeless. Michael researching something there. Way back further along, we've got some other things. So there's a good article on akka actors from Michael. If you're a Scala developer, there's some stuff on hardware from Rod Bresh. We also have some stuff on Angular. Soon I'm going to have a post or two or three or four on Angular 2, which is getting close to completion. So you can always find a lot of good information on our blog page. Also, in addition to that, we've got a podcast page, which you're going to be able to find the audio of this podcast as well as many others. We have our shows, TechCast, and developer news, conference sessions, and Business of Tech. We have screencasts from all of our various Chariot sponsored events. So you'll see in here, these are actually screencasts from Philadelphia Emerging Technologies for the Enterprise. These are all a show that we do every year. There's about 500 some people, 50 guests, speakers from all over open source. You can see everything from mobile apps with Ionic to, distributed systems with Mesos. That's Ben Hindeman. We've got Don Coleman from Chariot doing Bluetooth Low Energy. You name it, it's in here. And finally, we have the PDF presentations of a lot of the show segments we did. So, for example, Brendan McAdams just did a talk at ETE on Scala Z and some of the features that it has. And there's some pretty funny stuff in here. Anyway, so that is Chariot's website. And that is the end of my test.